You are listening to the Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Hi, this is Cindy Cochran. Welcome to the podcast of my show. Remember, you can join me live every weekday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on Lone Star Community Radio, on Conroe's FM 106.1 and 104.5, and globally on irlonestar.com. If you're a big fan of my podcast, subscribe to my YouTube and SoundCloud channels, and you're always invited to my Facebook page, The Cindy Cochran Show. The Cindy Cochran Show is brought to you by our title sponsor, the Wooten Financial Group. Call today for all your financial concerns, 936-449-5952. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It is Monday. Wow. And what a way to start the week. It's with the Cindy Cochran Show, of course. Now, we have a little change up in our format because, every Monday, when we say Monday, it means who done it. Because Bob Berry, Lieutenant Bob Berry, has retired. Officially. But I have asked the chief of police and even the mayor if they will find us someone to replace Bob Berry. Because on Mondays, normally, with the whodunit, we have Lieutenant Bob Berry laying out a crime scene, a past crime scene. And as he comes on it as an officer, and he tells us the clues that he has seen, that he's found, and we become the detectives, and our listeners can contact us through the Facebook page and ask us questions or say, I think it was the butler, I think it was this. They can do whatever they ask questions, and I have to ask Lieutenant Bob. And so it's been like a lot of fun, and that's what people have come to expect. So now that he's gone, we're going to have to wait to see if we get a replacement. But boy, do we have a replacement today. And nothing's going to be murdered here, I'm sure.
I'm not in the living
no
room
songs.
with the candlestick.
Yeah. No songs are going to No, it's only good music. And we have with us Gary Leverett. Is that right? Did I say that right?
That's correct.
Man, Gary, that's a first for me. I always butcher anybody's names. Anyway,
Some people, they say my name and they say it wrong, but, I'm happy.
and what's funny is because I didn't have my glasses on, I thought it was Leverett.
No.
Leverett.
Yeah, but
Okay. So that's a good name. But anyway, Leverett, and he is the owner of Gibraltar Entertainment.
Correct.
He books
I booked Doug Stone, Johnny Lee, Shenandoah, a lot of them.
He has been around for a while, more than a minute, and he knows the industry, and he books all these acts, and he has one that is on fire right now, and we have her. We're lucky to have her, Jypsy Rose, which may conjure up something else, but she is just the singer of songs and is hot right now. So, I'm not saying you're hot right now. You'll be hot for a long time, I'm sure. And so I welcome you to the show. And
Thank you.
Roger, your last name again? Is say it. He's so soft.
Roger Starnes.
Starnes. Okay, I called him something else a while ago, and I thought, but he's very soft spoken. He plays a mean guitar, but he is very soft spoken. He's the backup to Jypsy Rose, and so I said, "Are you going to talk?" And he goes, "I'm going to play. So that's what I do. I play. So anyway, we have a full house, and then we have our audience. Carly Crimmin is in our studio audience. So, she has to make a lot of noise there. But anyway, Stephanie is back. Stephanie, the intern, is back. Good morning,
Hello,
Stephanie.
good
I'm so glad you're here. And then, of course, you guys have probably already heard Jake, the engineer.
We don't have enough microphones in the studio anymore.
No, everybody's got.
But between audiences, two engineers back here running it.
We need to get one we pass around. Okay.
Really.
All right, run up with this and do it.
Who's got the talking stick now?
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm so glad everybody's here, and I hope you had a great weekend. A lot of things have been going on this weekend. I love to talk about the news and what's been happening and all that. So, but now I got to say one thing. Deshaun was at...
Deshaun. Not Dijon mustard.
Deshaun.
Did I say Deshaun?
You do butcher names.
I do, with a little mustard on it.
I'm surprised she can get her own name right.
Sometimes I don't. I go like, what do I get? No, Deshaun Didn't I say Deshaun? I've been practicing all the way over here.
You add too much J into it. It's not as much J. It's
Deshaun.
Yeah,
Deshaun.
So say Sean and then add duh in front of it.
Deshaun.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. It sounds so much better the way you say it. Thank you, Jake.
Phonetically sound it out.
So, anyway, the guy that's the new player on the Texas is there, and he was at the Woodlands Church, and so he spoke on Father's Day to everybody and talked about his dad and all that, and had everybody, loving him. So it was a good PR move on their part, is to have him do that on Father's Day.
It's funny how we never seem to get the crazy superstars here in Houston. Between J.J. Watt and Cushing, they're all very community active.
Yes,
players.
they are. Yes, they are.
So,
I think we've had our share of,
weird maybe, but not like socially destructive.
Oh, nobody. No, you're right. Nobody's done anything, that weird. But we do bring them in and assimilate them to the Texas way of life, and that they have to become, a gentleman and a scholar, and they have to be able to move around the community and have everybody love them. And so J.J. Watts, if he doesn't get back on that field, and he is coming back, right?
Oh yeah.
All right,
he's back next year.
He's ready? Okay. All right, good.
But
now
he's gonna have one problem though, because he's playing against his brother for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that'll be a ton of fun.
Watt versus Watt.
Oh,
Christmas Day.
And
cool.
Christmas Day right here in Texas too.
Oh,
but
boy.
I think I am a Texas fan. But one thing about it, the Cowboys and Texas Baker, I don't care who wins, but Texas will be there this year.
Do you think they're going all the way? Okay.
I do.
All right. Good. We've got that now on tape, and so now we'll have you back and you have to
There you go.
eat your words or say, okay.
I'll eat my
I
words.
know what I'm talking about. But I'll tell you something you don't know.
What's that?
And see, the fact that you ask, what's that? Because you know it all.
He knows everything.
Gary, did you know that Russia stated today that they will shoot any flying object over Syria? They'll shoot it down. Now, the reason they said that is because you didn't know they said that, though, right?
No, I didn't know.
I think that was 15 minutes ago they said it. Okay. But is because one of our planes shot down a bomber that came over Syria, and they shot it down. That was a pretty gutsy thing on our part, because we never shoot anything down. I mean, not anymore. So for them to shoot it down, and it was, saying, hey, guys, you're not going to run those bombers over here. You're not going to, drop a bomb. You're not going to kill people. We're not going to allow it. We're here. And so Russia then sent this message back and warned the USA, we're going to shoot down any flying objects over Syria to let you know. So they've thrown down the gauntlet. This is so funny. Men are so crazy. If the women were involved in this, it wouldn't be this kind of thing. They wouldn't do it.
Shopping and mimosas.
They would not be. They would not be doing this. Well, you flew over and you shot somebody down. I just already obliterate them already. I would have done that. I was just going let's just get rid of the whole problem. We got a problem here. Let's just get rid of it. No, I'm too much of a hawk. No. Anyway, so that
No
has
hath no fury like Cindy Cochran.
right. Don't mess with us. We don't want to be messed with at all. But I'll tell you one thing, is that has become the funniest thing. And I mean, not funny because it's very serious, but if everybody still thinks that Trump is colluding with Russia, this ought to be pretty interesting, because if he's colluding and they're shooting each other down, I don't know. It's a good way to distract from the Russia probe. But anyway, I love that the baseball game happened between the Democrats and the Republicans. The Democrats won, but gave the trophy to the Republicans to put in Scalise's office, the congressman who was shot, and is still recovering. He's been moved up to serious. He's out of critical now. He's serious, and so that's good. So that was wonderful. So that minute of peace that we had, of peace talks in the Congress, was amazing, absolutely amazing. And so
The poor man that had to go through all of that to have a peace conference.
Yes, isn't that the truth? And and everybody went on the field, and I heard they're taking a knee, and I went, oh no, not. I was thinking of the other player that wouldn't stand for the
national anthem.
And I think because they always say he's taking a knee, and so in protest, but these guys were all taking a knee because they were praying in the center. So it was just they were praying on second base where Scalise was playing when he got shot. So it was very nice, and I hope everybody got a lot of pictures because that may never happen again. I mean, within minutes they were already back fighting like the Israelis and the Palestinians. It's like, so now we understand why that happens. But anyway, so a lot of stuff was going on, and this judgment that came down for the Bill Cosby thing that happened.
I haven't heard anything about this yet.
Yes, they hung jury, and so they said, okay, there's enough we can do. Bye. And then the prosecution said that they will retry, do this again. I don't know if that's
so he's walking free?
Yeah, he walked free. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hung jury. They deliberated for 50 hours, it seemed like. It was just like an amazing amount of time for them to do this. And if you've ever watched a movie, or a TV show that has the courtroom thing, they say the longer they take to deliberate, then you probably are going to be free, go free. So anyway, it was a hung jury, and they let him go. So, but the case that I really want to talk about one of these days is the case about the teenage girl who told her boyfriend to get back in the truck, and he did, and he was going to commit suicide, and he kept whining about committing suicide. And she said, "Well, just get back in the truck, and do it." And so he does, and he dies. And now she's just been charged with a very strange way of committing murder over texting. She texted him to tell him.
Oh, she texted him.
It was all a
to
text thing.
Commit suicide.
Yeah, go ahead and get back in the truck. He had wanted to commit suicide, and he kept saying he would and would. He was going to do it. And he was going to do it. And finally, she said, "Just go ahead and get back in the truck." So he dies, and she's brought up on charges of like assisted suicide type of thing, and she's the one who caused him to get back in the truck. They say if it hadn't been for her, he wouldn't have gotten in the truck, and so he died. And now she's been charged, and she's gotten 15 years.
That's crazy.
How
he couldn't handle it anymore, but obviously she couldn't handle it anymore either.
Right. But I just
it's crazy.
And it was a text, so they've got to create some new laws for this brand new means of communication, and what power it has and what the hold is. So someday we'll talk about that.
We'll have to get in on that. Do you hear what that sound is? Is that a...
Well, girls and boys, we got to go to break. And so we will be right back with Jypsy Rose singing her songs, and there's a TikTok song in this, and I got to find out what that's all about. So we're going to be back and talk to Jypsy and Gary, and Roger's is going to sit over there and look good. Okay, we'll be right back here on the Cindy Cochran Show, Real Reality Radio.
Every week I get asked the same two questions. Am I ready to retire? Will my savings last for our lifetime? Hi, this is Chris Wooten with Wooten Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. If these two questions are on your mind, we'd like to help. We have a simple, introductory client experience that allows us to get to know you and includes a few meetings for you to kick the tires at no charge. We'll provide you with a one-page summary that helps you get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for you. To take the first step to a clear direction for your retirement, call Wooten Financial at 936-449-5952. That's 936-449-5952. Or visit us on the web at wootenfinancial.com. That's WOOTTON financial.com. Get started today.
Lone Star Community Radio is ready for the summer. If you or anyone you know is looking for summer internships, Lone Star Community Radio is a great place to learn the radio and TV business. Contact the station at info@irlonestar.com or call the station's message line at 936-647-3776. Lone Star Community Radio offers a great opportunity to those interested in learning about the radio world.
And we're back on the Cindy Cochran Show. It's Monday. Yeah, this is the way to get your Monday started. And this is going to be fun. It's going to be musical, and we're going to meet a new artist. Yes. Were you trying to say Wooten? Oh, no.
Don't start that again. Don't start that
Wooten
again.
Financial Group, we want to thank them for the sponsorship, for being brave enough to sponsor this show. I love them. Okay, now we've got Jypsy Rose with us, hot new star on the scene, and her booking agent. You're not manager, you're booking agent?
Road manager.
Road manager, okay, Okay, now there's a difference between the manager and the road manager.
Both.
Oh, you do both of them, okay.
He does tons of stuff.
He does. He wears many hats. But Gary is the one who, did he discover you, or you've already been around and he
Well, what it was is went to New Caney to a Roger Mann show that he has, Roger Mann Jamboree, and I heard her sing before, so I said, I'm gonna bring her to my company. Start booking her, doing stuff just like that. She's gonna be doing stuff with Doug Stone, John Conley, people like that, opening up. Plus, we're gonna start doing stuff with a lot of the troops, like a Desert Storm, stuff like that. And she got some more shows coming up. She's doing a new CD, a new video of her.
I just got back from tour.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I heard. And I heard you had you were filling up the
Dakota,
places, right?
North Dakota, Iowa,
Yes, and we actually played before and behind Easton Corbin up at the Shooting Star Casino in Minnesota.
Wow.
It was an experience. We loved it. It was fantastic.
I bet that's what you see, that kind of stuff that you need. But you already have a lot of experience in front of audiences, right? You've been doing this for how long?
3 years.
For years.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 3.5 years. I started singing when I was a little girl.
Yeah.
I took a lot of time out to be married and have 4 kids.
Four kids.
Wow.
4 children.
How old? What are the ages?
After my oldest, who was 9, died, my husband and I split.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
And after we split, one thing that my 9-year-old daughter would have wanted me to do was to continue to sing.
Oh.
And since I was free to do that, then it took me a few years to kind of get through the grief.
Right, I'm sure.
And started writing some songs. And I met a man at the time that was on board with helping me get my foot in the door. And he introduced me to Rick Trevino. And Rick Trevino heard me sing for just a minute. And he said, "Girl, you've got the voice. You need to do this like it's a job. Get out there and whatever's available to you, you need to do this." So I did. I went to The Voice, and in 2013, I made it to a second point of The Voice, but I had gotten pneumonia. So I was sent home to get well.
Oh.
And I was so downhearted and distraught, not really over my loss, but the loss of the 5,000 people that were in line and had to go home too. I mean, there was only 200 of us picked out of 5,000 people.
That's amazing.
So I just decided not to do the competitions anymore. Mm-hmm. I sent my songs to Nashville, and I got some reports back that the songs that I write are pretty darn good. So,
friend from Nashville, that's a big compliment.
So someone said to me, "You need to stop doing, competitions, and you need to do your own music." Mm-hmm. So that's how I started. And in the last 3 years, I learned how to play the bass and then the harmonica. And now in the last 7 months, I've learned how to play the guitar.
Well, for crying out loud, what I'm seeing is one of those people that would have all these instruments, like and the cymbals on their knees and playing the upright. But
I thought about it.
And that you are your own band. But that's awesome, because then you can tell the guitar player, do this, and they can't say, "No, that's not right." They say, "Yeah, it is," and you take the guitar away from them and show them, like, "Oh, okay." So you've got all the instruments down. That's amazing. You'll be triple.
I wouldn't say down, and you'll have to suffer through my 7-month guitar playing today. So.
7 months, and she's already on the Cindy Cochran Show. What a miracle!
So I have a question. What is more challenging as a performer, playing at a small, intimate venue, or playing at on a voice stage, knowing that you've got X amount of people, millions of people watching you?
It actually depends on the situation. The smaller venues are more open to extremities and more comfortable settings. The larger stages, you have to worry more, not just about your audience, but you also have to worry about your management of audiences. And you can win the audience over entirely, but there might be 2 people in management out of 20 that don't care for you, and that could make or break you.
Just
So
those
you
two.
actually you have to win over the entire 20 in order to keep going.
That's
And-
I've heard so many, performers say that it's easier to do thousands, to stand in front of thousands, than for the few that you can look in everybody's eye and you can see everybody doing stuff. And if they're not paying attention to you, it may distract you and go like, "What am I doing wrong?" And that there's too much intimacy. And some people like the intimacy, but then some people just like, no, I'd rather perform and not have the lights on them so hot that I can't even see what's going on out there.
I like the intimacy, and what makes me good in the job that I'm doing and on tour is you have to be able to have that intimacy in order to read the audience, to find out what kind of day they are having and what kind of day they want to have.
Right.
And that's the kind of music you play. So if you're playing from a set list, then you're doing the easy. You're getting the easy way out.
Right.
If you're watching your audience and something changes, you have to come up with a song off the top of your head that fits that.
Re-editing. That's exactly right.
And I'm really good at impromptu.
There you go. And you're good with feel comfortable talking to the crowd and all that kind of stuff. Because that has a lot to do with it. People say, well, I'm good, I can sing, and I've got talent, and that's all I need. But it's not, because you've got to bond with that audience so that they will go out there and buy the merchandise and feel like she was talking to me. Did you see her? She was looking right at me. Or they'll say that the band members, like Roger was, he was playing that for me. I know he was looking at me. I just know it. And you have thousands of people out there. It's like, okay.
And on tour, we had hundreds of people at the casino. We had we had 3 young people that snuck up the stairs to the second level stage where we were at and photobombed, taking a picture of themselves with us playing on stage while we were playing. And one of the members of that group got thrown out because she was more than just sneaking up there and got in trouble, but she was also bothering some of the other people.
Yeah.
But I did give her a poster out of the deal because I thought that was pretty gutsy to sneak up there with security watching.
Yeah.
And then the second day we also had another couple that came up there, and I looked at him and I said, stay behind that curtain or else you'll get caught by the security. And they did. They stayed for several minutes behind the curtain, just wanting to, chat while we were on our break.
Right.
And
right. Oh man, people are kind of gutsy like that, aren't they? They just
yes.
And you're stars to them, and so they feel like they get close to you. That's awesome to do that.
Yeah.
Now, what song do you want to sing? We're going to come back and we're going to hear you sing a song with Roger backing you up. But you're playing the guitar as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what song do you want to sing first? Which one?
Start Over Again. It is inspired by my life and the life of a lot of my friends, close friends that have helped me in music that I've been talking to. It's about ending a relationship, and and it's a really good song. I hope.
No,
y'all have to tell me what you think.
I got to hear just a little bit as I was coming in, but I'm anxious to hear this whole song. So starting over again, I like that. I like the
so we'll just start it over again.
Yeah, we'll just start all over again. It's okay, and then we're going to do a TikTok song, and I can't wait to hear the backstory on that one.
All right.
Okay, Gary, do you have anything to say in 30 seconds?
Yes.
I thought he would.
You can also come September 16th at the Wine Fest in Montgomery, Texas. Jypsy Rose will be playing there at 12 to 4. come out and party with us, take pictures with her. And also on September 29th, right here at Red Brick Tavern.
Oh, down the street, yeah.
Right down the street. She's going to be playing there from 8 to 12.
Yeah.
Before I head back on the road, yeah.
$12, $7 a man, $12 at the door. So y'all come out and take pictures, have fun. Come out here at Gypsy. She'll come out and sign autographs for y'all.
Okay, and eat amazing food as well. I mean, that's another good thing about the Red Brick. But that's cool. The Red Brick is. Have you ever played a venue like that before?
Yes, I actually a couple years ago I played at the Corner Pub.
Okay. Well then, yeah. So you're really familiar with us. Okay, guys, we will be right back. Don't go away. That music came and gone, and came and went. And Jake, the engineer, is going, "Shut up, Cindy!" And okay, so I'm going to shut up. We'll be right back to hear more of Jypsy Rose.
Every week I get asked the same two questions. Am I ready to retire? Will my savings last for our lifetime? Hi, this is Chris Wooten with Wooten Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. If these two questions are on your mind, we'd like to help. We have a simple, introductory client experience that allows us to get to know you and includes a few meetings for you to kick the tires at no charge. We'll provide you with a one-page summary that helps you get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for you. To take the first step to a clear direction for your retirement, call Wooten Financial at 936-449-5952. That's 936-449-5952. Or visit us on the web at wootenfinancial.com. That's WOOTTON financial.com. Get started today.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
And we're back on the Cindy Cochran Show. Thank you so much for listening, and we always thank our sponsor, the Wooten Financial Group. Of course, if you've been listening, you're like, come on, we want to hear her sing. Come on, shut up, Cindy. We are going to do
Enough
that.
commercials, Jay.
Jypsy Rose, yeah, quit talking. Jypsy Rose is with us today, and she is with Gibraltar Entertainment, Gary Leverett, and he's here promoting the fact that she's going to be here in town on the 28th. You'll be here. Red Brick is it September?
29th.
September 29th is the Red Brick,
Right.
and the 28th is.
28th, she'll be back here doing another interview.
Oh, okay.
And,
You'll be back here doing another interview.
September 16th, she's at the Wine Fest in Montgomery, Texas.
That's right. The 16th is the Wine Fest. Everybody's familiar with that. And you're going to be doing an interview here with who?
Rick.
Oh, Rick, the reluctant cowboy. You will love him. He is fabulous. So that's good. But we get you first, and the exclusive of Jypsy Rose, and she's going to be doing her song, Starting Over Again.
I just wanted to tell you that while we were on the road, we picked up a hitchhiker. She is a 30-something-year-old wonderful woman named Holly, who has been in an abusive relationship. She came to one of our shows, and she was being abused even in front of us at our show. And I kind of talked to her afterwards, and she cried a little bit. She just said, "Let me just lay my head on your shoulder for a minute." And she got up enough guts. I told her she can get back in the RV with us and head back to Texas. And she said, "I'm scared." And I said, "We all are when we're escaping disaster." And she got in. And more the miles between her and her situation, the happier that she seemed to become. And now she fits right in Texas.
Oh, that
She's really loving it here.
Awesome. That's awesome. And so this is a great song, theme song for her.
It
Starting
sure
over
is.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, Jypsy Rose, ladies and gentlemen, and Roger backing him up. Okay.
Hey there, why you look so sad? You know you were the best love she's ever had. Look, I don't wanna see you cry. Let me comfort you, wipe the tears from your eyes. This ain't the last time, baby. You know this ain't the end. You ain't gonna fall apart today. I'm here to help your heart mend. So don't think for a minute you can't start over again. Hold on, you still have some things to do. Take a good look in the mirror, babe, and let's figure out you. Life's too short to cry all the time. One day you'll be standing here and things change on a dime. I know she told you goodbye. You can't understand why. But baby, you're not gonna die. Just gotta change your mind. Let's start from the finish. Let's start over again. And start over again. You could start over again. You could start over. Start over again.
All right. Woo! I love that. You can start from the finish and start over again. That was really good. I could see how, all the different things that have happened in your life, and that could
Yeah.
apply to so many things and so many people. I can see why Nashville will be like, oh yeah, that's the song. That's the song we could put to a lot of different people. But that was great, good voice. I love your changes when you go in your head. Roger, you were brilliant. I mean, you were right there. You were, no, that was good. That was good. And you guys play so well together. Now, how many people are in your band?
There on tour, there was 5 people in the band. When we came back, there are now 4 people in the band, and I can't tell you why. Personal reasons.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we've got some really great guys in the band. Every single one of them were gentlemen. On the entire trip, and
You said were. Is there some change?
we came back from tour.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's during the tour.
They were. Oh, okay.
Very good gentlemen. We didn't have any fiascos where band members picking up a bunch of girls and taking them back to the hotel rooms and nothing like that. So these
Roger,
guys
we're so proud of you. Proud of you, Roger. And I'm sure Roger was the one that led them down the straight and narrow path. That was good.
Oh, Roger really stuck up for me. He really did. There was a couple of times where men they kind of get a little overbearing, even around females. And Roger says, "You need to respect her. You know, this is what she's doing." Yeah, and he stuck up for me a lot, and it was really nice to have that. But all of the guys really stuck up for me. There were at one point everybody wanted to kill each other, or at least one person in the band, at least at one point. But we all came home loving each other, and everybody was, really happy to be home and see their families.
Is going on tour kind of like when you go on vacation? It's really the best when you get back and talk about it. That's when it's the best.
Oh,
and you had a great time. It was
honestly
a great time.
The best was when we were in Yellowstone, and we were staying in this RV park, and we paid for the first night, but they gave us the following nights for free, fed us, gave us a bunch of drinks, and told us to come back and do a concert for them next time we're up there.
Did you play while you were?
Yeah, we were just playing in their little cafe area, and they heard us, and they were just like, "Oh, y'all need to come back. Y'all make sure y'all come back here when y'all come back through."
That's
now
amazing.
they've made sure they've actually booked us to be up there in October.
Yeah, because a lot of people can just say stuff like that, but if they come back and book you, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
We're going to come back and hear a second song from you guys, and this is the TikTok song.
Yes.
So can you tell me real quick in about a minute, tell me the backstory on TikTok?
Being a woman, moms, running the family, running the house, running the job, working 3 jobs at once, being a woman.
Being a woman. TikTok. I love that. You didn't get it from the movie.
Probably
where she
not.
goes,
I don't know.
okay. It's
I don't know
the movie. Now, see, every time I start this, and she's going like her body clock is ticking. She's going, it's tick-tock, it's ticking. As soon as we come back, I'll remember
Maybe
this
I did
movie.
Get it from the movie. I don't know. It sounds like
Vinny.
my song.
It was Vinny. My cousin Vinny. It was my cousin Vinny. And she's talking about the TikTok of the body clock. Okay. All right. Well, I can't wait to hear that.
Okay.
I certainly understand everything you just said and relate to it. But you guys, you're listening to Cindy Cochran Show, Real Reality Radio, and we thank, again, our sponsor, the Wooten Financial Group. We'll be right back and hear TikTok from Jypsy Rose, and with the accompaniment of Roger. Yes. Don't go away.
Our talk shows and music shows are looking for sponsors. Want to expand your brand awareness? Reach the hyper-local audience in Montgomery County? The Lone Star Community Radio sponsorships accomplish this. Want to see our stats and rates? Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. Or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776 with your question. Get seen on TV or YouTube and heard on our podcast, FM, and internet radio. Sponsor your local radio station with Lone Star Community Radio.
Every week I get asked the same 2 questions. Am I ready to retire? Will my savings last for our lifetime? Hi, this is Chris Wooten with Wooten Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. If these 2 questions are on your mind, we'd like to help. We have a simple, introductory client experience that allows us to get to know you and includes a few meetings for you to kick the tires at no charge. We'll provide you with a 1-page summary that helps you get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for you. To take the first step to a clear direction for your retirement, call Wooten Financial at 936-449-5952. That's 936-449-5952. Or visit us on the web at wootenfinancial.com. That's WOOTTON financial.com. Get started today.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Jypsy Rose.
Every day, it's always the same. carpools and PTAs. Do you even know your name? Somewhere it's gotta stop. Take some time, remove the block. Listen to your body clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Living life to no end. Dead and you're alive again. Get up, go again. On the road that doesn't end. There's all the world to offend. Boldness is the vibe you send. So burn that bridge, mend that fence. Keep working till it don't make sense. Somewhere it's gotta stop. Take some time, remove the block. Listen to your body clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Wake up, go again. Give a smile, it's all pretend. You know you're just a girl living in a man's world. And you get to do it all again. Vicious cycle never ends. Somewhere it's gotta stop. Take some time, remove the block. Listen to your body clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock.
Woo! Yeah. Woman power. That's good. So, do you have all the women up on their feet by the time you finish that?
I guess so. Guess so.
And saying, "Yes, girl, you got it." You're
That's
saying
actually the
it.
very first time I've ever played that song live. Yeah,
Oh, it is.
yeah, it is.
But you've played. Oh, you haven't played it in your concerts and stuff yet.
I haven't played it in my concerts and
Yeah.
stuff yet. I saved it for you. So
Oh, thank
I
you.
hope you were able to,
Exclusive.
cover your bleeding ears during, the guitar parts.
No, it was good.
No, I thought you were going to say cover your bleeding heart. I was like, no, that was really strong, and I think it's a great strong message. And Roger, you killed it. That was really
Yes.
good. I didn't mean that in a bad sense. It was a good sense.
He
Yes.
totally buries my my faults.
No, that is amazing. That you only started playing 7 months.
7 months ago.
7 months
Yeah.
ago. Shut up.
Yeah, I tried to learn it when I was younger, and
Yeah.
I never could learn. My stepdad took me to 2 years worth of guitar lessons, and I was never able to learn it from the guitar lessons. And then he stuck me with a friend of his. He thought that would help, and it wasn't until a guy in a karaoke contest told me, when you get ready to learn guitar, sit down and call me, and I'll teach you over the phone.
Over the phone?
Like, over the phone?
Over the phone?
Over the phone.
If we're going to FaceTime, maybe, but...
I know, right? But women learn differently, and I think some kids learn differently, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned by numbers. I learned by music theory, and I just had somebody show me in a way that I would understand music theory, and started getting it just immediately.
Do they live here? Are they in town?
He lives in Houston.
You need to have them call me. And how can you do this? I love that. I love that. But I think what's interesting is in playing in Nashville, when the guys would go in and play in Nashville, that it's all by numbers, and it's not, like this chord and that chord. It's the numbers thing. And I go, how do
numbers come secondary to other people, but numbers came first for me.
Well, and I guess it does keep it pretty standard, and anybody can come in and play it, and so I think that's amazing. But Roger has been playing for a while. What band did you find him in?
He was in the third generation bluegrass band for a good 15 years, and they had come to a halt. His band leader had cancer, and I've met his band leader. He's an amazing person, and his wife had cancer, and
good grief.
And she still has cancer, but she's an amazing woman too. And they live in Oklahoma. But he toured with them on a Bill Monroe bus for many years in a bluegrass band, and he introduced me to Marty Rabin from Shenandoah Band because he had played with him a few times, and Marty knew Roger because this is his second instrument. He's actually a first instrument banjo champion. He has 12 Texas championships in banjo.
Well,
and a couple in Kansas and, other states.
Well, that's what you feel like because the way he's picking that. Is that a Martin? Is that what kind of guitar is that?
It is a Martin Sigma, a Sigma from Martin.
Now, are you impressed, Jake, that I recognize that?
Yeah, but you're from the music industry, so I would expect you. I've never even heard of that name, so.
No, it sounds really good, and you sound great, and so that was you've got a good guy there. Okay, Gypsy, we got to go to a break again.
This is it, ladies.
It's gone by. It goes by so fast. We have really good stuff. We are now. This is the end of the show. I thought we had one more segment to.
Well, so are y'all playing anywhere in the next couple of weeks?
I am. I'm playing in the Houston area, and then I'm playing in the Beaumont area, both on this Saturday coming up, the 24th. The East Houston Raceway is like Mount Houston Raceway. Is opening up their center.
Let me ask you, because it's easier if they can go to a site or something. We can send them to a site.
They can go to www.gypsyrosemusic.com, or they can look up Jypsy Rose on the internet, Google it, and I'm on Bands in Town and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And but you'll have to spell Gypsy with a J, Jypsy, Jypsy Rose.
Oh, unlike I did on the Facebook.
Yeah, not the traditional spelling.
I did Jypsy Rose.
As long as you spell it with a J, you will catch me every time.
J. Okay, that's why people were coming to this going like, I'm waiting to hear boom, boom. No. So this is J with the Gypsy with a J. Okay, you guys look her up and find out where she's going to be playing, and she will be back with the Reluctant Cowboy on the 28th.
And don't forget, call in the radio station right here. Say you want to hear Jypsy Rose songs. They'll play it right here.
That's right.
Rick the Reluctant Cowboy in the afternoons. He'll play it for you.
That's exactly right.
Awesome.
Okay, you've been listening to the Cindy Cochran Show. We'll be back tomorrow. Don't go away now. Don't get too far away from your computer or your radio. We will be back from 10 to 11. Okay, guys, have a great day. See ya.
This program is sponsored by the Wooten Financial Group. It is not the intent of Wooten Financial Group to render or offer personalized investment advice or financial planning advice through this radio program or any related website. Wooten Financial Group's participation in this program is limited to providing general information on financial matters and should not be construed as financial recommendation or investment advice. Investment advisory services are offered through Game Plan Advisors, Inc., a registered investment advisor registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and the state of Texas. Insurance services are offered through Wooten Financial Group, Inc. Game Plan Advisors and Wooten Financial Group, Inc. are affiliated through common ownership, and neither firm is affiliated with The Cindy Cochran Show. No listener should assume that any information presented and or made available on this program serves as the receipt of or a substitute for personalized individual advice from Game Plan Advisors, Wooten Financial Group, or any of their representatives.
Hi, this is Cindy Cochran, and I want to thank you for checking out The Cindy Cochran Show and invite you to listen live every weekday morning from 10 to 11 on FM 106.1 and on 104.5 and globally on irlonestar.com. The show you just fell in love with was recorded and will be posted on our podcast channels on iTunes and Google Play. You can even watch the show on our YouTube and on TV with our City TV Channel 12 on Suddenlink. So make sure to subscribe to keep up with me. My Facebook page, The Cindy Cochran Show, is always a good place to contact me through messages, to interact live on the air and ask questions, make suggestions, whatever. Special shout out to the show title sponsor, the Wooten Financial Group.
Thanks for checking out this podcast of Lone Star Community Radio, Montgomery County's community radio station. If you enjoyed this recording, make sure to check out our past shows online at irlonestar.com or their respective video or podcast formats on YouTube, Google Play, or iTunes. If you have any questions regarding the show, either it being about sponsorships or questions for the host, contact the station manager at dick@irlonestar.com or call the station at 936-647-3776. This show was recorded in downtown Conroe, Texas at the Lone Star Community Radio Studios, and Lone Star Community Radio reserves all rights to this recording and images.